and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Brad, today 10 ways to use a towel, a simple everyday towel to help stop neck pain. And by the way, my favorite is number 10. So you got to stay all the way till the end to watch it. So.
You better believe it. And the other thing is we've got white towels all over here. You don't have to use a white towel. You can get colored ones.
Sure. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever floats your boat, right? So the first one we're going to start off with is the big problem with neck pain quite often, Brad, is posture.
Yeah.
Especially at computers and stuff
You
like
bet.
that. So you want to do is you're going to roll up a towel to start off with, and you're going to go ahead and put it in your low back. And what we're trying to prevent is this.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
When you put the rolled towel on your back and you slide your butt all the way back and you put this around your waist level, that's going to force you to get back into this right position, the correct position.
And it feels good.
Yes, it does.
If it hurts, maybe there's another problem. You shouldn't use it, but it should feel like good support.
The nice thing about towel is you can vary how big the towel is. You could make it a smaller towel so that it just barely gives you a little bit of stress. And some people will like the bigger towel.
Right.
Along with,
I was going to say, you can see with our towels, we just tape them. We've got two towels that we use here, and they just tape them, and that holds them. You can use rubber bands once you get the right size, and that'll hold them together.
And then eventually you could buy one.
Yeah, you can buy a lumbar support.
Roll, right. And along with this, I want you to go ahead and raise your screen up. Yep, because I don't want you going like this. I don't want your laptop to be down like this. If you have a laptop, go ahead and raise that up on a stand and use a separate keyboard.
Yep, cordless keyboard. It costs about $20 at Office Depot or whatever.
All right. Number 2, we're going to do use a roll towel to do chin tucks, Brad. So we're going to roll up a towel. And this again is trying to help correct posture, but also this is the first step to controlling neck pain or stopping neck pain.
Right.
This is a lot of McKenzie fans out there. He's Robin McKenzie. He has you start doing chin tucks, and the way you can do that, one way, is to go ahead and get a towel, put it underneath the back of your head like this, and you're going to work on tucking your chin in. Now I'm not tucking my chin down, and I'm not going back like this. I'm going straight down into the bed. The movement is probably almost imperceivable, wouldn't you say, Brad?
Right. And you can tell by when he does it, it's harder to talk because it does close your
esophagus.
Yeah, so it's harder to talk, and that's normal. This should be not painful. It should just feel like a stretch in the back of your neck.
A good set of 10 I'd like to see you doing, and you could do these a lot, Brad. You could do these every hour if you want. I mean, that's how often they can be done. And eventually you can work on doing the chin tucks in a seated position.
Right, you're not going to do that every hour for the rest of your life, just to get it loosened up.
All right, then the next step, quite often with neck pain, is we're going to have you work on doing cervical extensions. That's bringing your neck back like this. And one way to do that, to make it a lot more comfortable, let's show your way first, Brad.
Okay.
Which I like too. I like both ways.
Well, I actually use your way too, and it depends on the situation.
All right.
Actually, I don't use a towel for this, Bobby. I use a pillowcase. You can use a pillowcase.
Okay.
It really depends. So I just go here. A towel is cushy, and it works well.
So he's pulling down like this, which does give it a good feeling. It's almost like a traction almost.
Right. Because if you do this, and it hurts. But if you do this, you can obtain the same range of motion without pain, and you can help pull it back up.
You usually do it in a chair, Brad?
Yeah. The reason I use a pillowcase, because it's a little bit thinner, and I don't do this all the time, so I use either one, because it doesn't bulk up so much. And if someone has a large neck, sometimes you need something a little thinner. It would go back like this.
By the way, did you say pillowcase? Never mind. Just keep going.
And my wife said something about that. You got to talk clear on your videos. So I thought, well, thanks, Bob.
By the way, for those of you who are new to us, if you'd like to take just a second to subscribe to us, our subscribe button is over here. We upload videos every day on how to stay healthy, fit, and pain-free. And that's what we're trying to do right now, get your neck pain-free.
Show them your technique, Bob.
All right, well, my technique, a lot of times what I prefer is that you're going to go ahead and you're going to use the edge of the towel, which they call the shelfage.
I think you made that up.
I did make that up, but not really. And what you're going to do is you're going to go underneath the ears, okay, and you're going to give a pressure here, and I'm pulling up.
Yep.
And while I'm pulling up, I'm coming back, and the arms are going along with me.
Sure.
I'm not going like this.
Right.
The arms are coming along with me. What's nice about this, you can go different levels with this.
Sure.
You can go a lower level and work it.
It gets pretty specific, and that's
Yeah.
nice.
You can really work on the different problem areas that you might have. Now I'm way down.
This is
I'm
from
going
Mulligan,
back.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Mulligan.
And I think they always say, go up one more time, Bob. No, wherever you were. Just do
Oh,
the
up
straight-
like
yeah.
this, yep.
If your eyeballs look straight ahead, that's about where your hands are.
Yep, yep.
Right at there.
He said quite often, you make little bunny ears and follow the bunny ears.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Good old Mulligan.
Yep. So now we're going to go right into this one, Brad. Let's say you have a lack of, that's really good for someone who, especially if they have a lack of motion going this way,
Right.
which a lot of people do.
Yes.
And a lot of times when you restore that motion, the pain goes away.
Yep.
The same with turns. Let's say you find out that you turn one way or the other, and one of them is limited.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sign that you should work on that direction, but we don't want to do it with pain. So you're going, ow, 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 that hurts. So what you're going to do, the same thing, you're going to put the towel in the same place, the little shelfage underneath the ears like this. And this is where it gets a little tricky, Brad, because you're going to actually switch arms.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to the right, so I'm dropping this one, and I'm grabbing this one, and I'm grabbing this one. See how I did that?
Yeah,
Real
that's
tricky.
it. Now, you'll see that this is getting on his shoulder.
Yeah, see, I don't want to do this, do I, Brad?
No, so I'm going to lift that up to get off, and then it.
Yeah, and plus, I want to keep my shoulders still, and I'm just moving my neck.
Yeah.
Now, I'm keeping pressure the whole time. I'm pulling the whole time. I'm pulling down, I'm pulling out the whole time. And when you're doing this, then it should be pain-free. If it's not pain-free, just do it in the pain-free range.
Right. There's another caution light I want to put out. If we go back to the one where you're going back with any of the ones where you go back and you get nauseous, dizzy, or lightheaded, stop.
Right.
It's not the thing
We
to
don't
do.
want pain, we don't want dizziness, we don't want any of those. Okay, now I'm going to switch the directions, Brad. So we were like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. This one comes up. And now I'm going in the opposite direction.
Sure. Yep.
Now you could do you do this one this way too, Brad? Sometimes I'll just have people grab both and go like this.
Right.
Sometimes just to make it simple.
Yeah.
No, if they have trouble understanding.
Yeah. I do that one a little bit different too, Bob, but I don't know if we want to get into it. Because
Okay.
it's basically the same thing.
All right, the next thing you can do is you can actually take a towel and you can put it in a pillow at night, and it gives you a little bit of why don't we take that one? This is just to help, and you'd have to, again, experiment with the size of the towel.
Right.
But this is just to fill in that gap. At night, let's say you're on your side, now this gap is filled in, and some people like it. Or you can try it like this, and it fills in that gap.
Now, let's see. Put this hand down, Bob. Right here is the towel, and it's just under the ear, right in that hollow spot. You need a little support sometimes, and that's what that towel is doing. So don't wrap it up too tight. A fluffy towel works better.
Right, and eventually you may want to buy one of those cervical pillows that is shaped like this. Where
Right.
It has the
Yep.
little thing laying there. The other thing, believe it or not, that works out. Now you got that one towel all folded up, Brad, for this really
Yep.
already. Is you can make like a cervical collar at night. You just fold your towel up into like thirds like this, and then you're going to put it around your neck, and you can wrap it around like this, and you can pin it in place. And
Safety pins. Use safety pins.
yeah. What happens is that now this isn't as tight as it should be, but
Here, I'll tighten her up for you, Bob.
it works like a collar, and it kind of keeps your neck from doing weird things at night, like turning all the way right or all the way left. And some people really do have success with this, Brad.
This reminds me of when I was a kid. My mom would use a wool sock and wrap it around your neck, and it was for a cold. If you had a cold, you put the wool sock around your neck. And it was one of those old remedies.
It felt good, I bet.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And so, all these things fit together. We're all got the same body, same parts.
All right. Let's go back to this again, Brad.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to show you now a stretch you can do, because a lot of times what happens, again, a postural thing, your shoulders get pulled over here. What's the first thing? Your neck gets pulled forward like
Head
that.
goes forward, exactly.
So I'm going to, why don't you do this one, Brad? I'm going to have you stand and pull back behind you like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
'Cause Lonnie
I'm
doesn't
tight.
like me standing up.
yeah.
This is
I'm
a
gonna-
good one for you because you can't do this very well, can you?
Right. I'm not, my shoulders are kind of, this is all I can do.
But with a towel, now we can easily pull back and stretch that chest out.
Well, a strong, manly chest like mine needs to be stretched. But I'm going to do that with my head up and not like this, but up here with good posture and a nice relaxed stretch. I'm actually going to go out wider. It feels better for me. I really am tight that way, Bob.
Yeah. Now the other one we can do is we actually take a big roll towel.
Ooh.
This is take probably a beach towel, and you just lay down on it. And this you might want a pillow too on it behind you. But you can just lay back like this.
There you
and
go.
this is a good relaxation one because
Right.
it's going to stretch everything out, put the neck in the right position. You probably want to, again, have a pillow.
Yep, we would do that so you don't
Yeah.
get a sore
So,
neck.
and this is just a great stretch to do to put you in good posture and help decrease the possibility that you're going to get neck pain.
If that feels good, you might want to purchase a foam roll. It's the next step up, or actually the longer one for that. But we're on towels, not foam rolls today.
Next thing, if you mind, give me a towel again, Brad.
This one?
Anyone.
Oh, anyone.
So you can start, let's say the pain is starting to feel better. You can do a little bit of neck strengthening even with this. You can go ahead and put it behind your head, and now I'm going to pull back. And if the towel wasn't there, I'd be doing this.
Sure.
So I'm working on extension, getting a little bit of strengthening.
Right.
You can do side bending even. So if it wasn't there.
Usually strengthening after neck injury and you're rehabbing, you're coming back, or maybe a
Right.
time example for that.
All right, number 10, my favorite one.
Okay,
This
they've been waiting all this
Yeah.
time, Bob. It better be good. Or
well, it's really not that great.
there are going to be some comments coming out that are not going to be fun to answer.
Honestly, this has saved me from my car of giving me pain. Wherever I'm in my car, I tend to go a little bit like this. So I take a rolled up towel or a rolled sock, and
Yeah,
I put it,
I've seen his sock.
and I put it right here, right up in the upper neck. You know, there's no
Yeah.
seat here right now.
Yeah, it ends up looking about like this, and he puts it right up there in the
yep.
seat, right there.
And while I'm there, I can even do chin tucks,
Yeah.
and I put a little pressure against it. It feels so good when I'm driving. It's like I'm getting a treatment every time I drive.
It puts a smile on his face,
Yeah.
and he looks like a happy driver.
So to me, that has saved me. And my daughter used to criticize me on that.
Well, of
and
course.
now what does she do? She
She
uses the roll
does
socks.
save
So
it. So towels are the answer for therapy, and we are
that's
just.
right. Thanks a lot.
I was